What
Parents in Florence.
what is wrong with the school system? Now, this is a while ago, this video was made, but basically, some kid brought a death note to school. They don't even get the name right, they call it death list.
On alert after a middle school student creates what's called a death list.
It's called a fucking death note. Oh my god. It's always these... Why is it always these Karens with blonde hair always talking about how video games cause violence and shit? And yet they've never played a video game or even watched the anime.
Thanks for choosing us. I'm Katie Rammel. Steve has the night off.
Katie. Your name is Katie, of course.
We want to start by assuring you school officials say this student had no way to carry out his wishes, but...
No shit, Sherlock. He brought a fucking death note to school. He's not fucking Light Yagami, okay? And it turns out that 1 week later they all died of heart attacks. He said it for 1 week later, so he would get recognized. No, I'm joking, but seriously, what the hell is this? Okay. Some kid, you know, just had a... He might have just, like... He was, like... You know, he had, like, a death note in his backpack, probably forgot it or some shit, and brought it to school, and then he got, like, suspended or expelled, because I'm guessing suspended. I'm guessing that they wouldn't, literally...
Nonetheless, it's disturbing.
It's disturbing! It's disturbing!
ABC 15's Mary Ellen Resendez explains what was found and how school officials were tipped off.
Thank God that it got caught.
A sigh of relief from parents after middle school students at Anthem K-8 in Florence alert teachers to a fellow student's troubling text message.
He was threatening suicide. They didn't get graphic about how he was planning to do it, but he did appear to have a plan.
School administrators didn't find any weapons on the student, but they did find this book.
It's a book called Death Note. It's kind of a Japanese-style comic book that is very dark.
The book talks about, quote, suicide as a valid cause of death. With it, a journal of sorts.
Oh my god, it's kind of graphic. Oh god, so, a Japanese-style comic book. A Japanese-style comic book. The weeb in me is literally just like, is so mad.
It's also titled Death Note. Inside, a passage saying, the human whose names is written in this note shall die. And behind those pages, a list of students' names.
It's like a witch's spell. If you
It's like a witch's spell! It's like a witch's spell.
you write their name in here, some harm will come to them. There was no specific threat. There was no specific, I'm going to harm them.
School officials say over the weekend, the students' parents did see some warning signs, and it actually
Warning signs.
kept him out of school for a few days. It was a close call, but parents say in this case, students did the right thing.
At least one, the kid was proactive enough in the first place to realize that something needed to be done.
School officials say it's unlikely charges will be filed in this case since help is what's needed most.
What help? What do you mean help? This kid's just a fucking troll. What do you mean help, dude? He's just trying to scare his classmates. They probably watched the anime or read the manga, or should I say, the Japanese-style comic they read. It's not called a manga, it's called a Japanese-style comic.
In Florence, Mary Ellen Resendez, ABC 15 News.
You know, for parents, it is so difficult to spot and maybe even admit the warning signs if your kid might be in trouble. So that's why we took action today.
What warning signs? What? This is... This is just so funny, like, literally. Oh my god.
And spoke with the executive director of Parenting Arizona, and she...
The executive parenting of Arizona. First of all, seems important, but I don't know who that is, and I don't care to research it, but I know that they, clearly have, you know, taken this too far. Like, it's just like a prank, like, just a prank, bro, chill, honestly. This is ABC News, right? At least it's not CNN, because, like, CNN is just, like, full of shit. It's the most popular news station, but it's full of shit. All it is fake news. Like, some of them have some truth, but CNN is just all fake. But anyway, it's just funny to me that, like, they're, like, getting, like, a fucking counselor on this kid saying that he needs help. Dude, they got a news reporter to confiscate it or some shit. It's kind of, let me show you that again. Actually, no. It's kind of like witchcraft. What is wrong with you? You literally sound like fucking... Oh my god. You sound like those people from 1445 that would burn witches.
He gave us a whole list of signs we really should all be aware of.
What are you talking about?
Dramatic changes in the regular routine. Sleeping, eating, those types of things indicate the...
Is my child in trouble? Spot the warning signs. Dude, what? They are blowing this out of proportion. Taking action? Is my child in trouble? Spot the warning signs. What is wrong with these people? Oh my god.
Depression. Perhaps the child isn't eating at all, or perhaps he's gorging or she's gorging.
Dude, I'm pretty sure the kid's fine. Thank God they didn't, say the kid's name, because that would be just sad.
Food.
Knowing that he was caught up in this shit. He had to talk to these people. That is just sad. But what the actual fuck is this?
We also mentioned why it's so important we talk to our children and their friends, and if we see the warning signs, we've got to act on it. Parents in Florence on alert after a middle school student creates what's called a death list.
I just needed to show you that one more time. A death list.
I can continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast on the news while masquerading as a typical high school student studying for his entrance exams. Just watch me, Elle. I'll solve equations with my right hand and write names with my left. I'll take a potato chip and eat it.